Hi there guys, welcome back to another video, and if you've owned a Switch before, you'll know how much of a pain in the ass this thing is sometimes, thanks to the brilliance that is the joycons. So, these are my launch joycons. You can tell this is not the original back for my Switch, because that is, a replacement cover, because the one that I had broke, and it was not fun to have it break. However, that is a new back for the Switch. So these are my originals. Like I say, you can tell they're original because these have snapped, and I put metal things in there to stop them sliding. They slide around. They do not connect as individual controllers, and yeah, they just started to get very frustrating. I was playing F-Zero 99 a lot, and they were either disconnecting, or this one completely just disconnected from the console and was not being picked up physically. So I had to erase the controllers from the system and then rejoin them to the system. So I thought, no, it's time. I have to buy some new controllers. I looked at the price of them for a set of two from wherever. They're about 60, 70 pounds for these exact same ones. And I'm very begrudging when it comes to new controllers. I always try and get the cheaper versions, try and get the cheap, as cheap as possible, as you can imagine everyone does. So I started looking around, and the cheapest I could probably find them for was about 55, I think it was the cheapest, which I think some people will happily pay that. That's fine by them. I like to go a little bit deeper, which is where I got this from. So this is actually on Amazon, and this is obviously I've got them out of here, which is why you can't really see them. But I'm gonna take the Switch out and pop it up here, because the ones that I've got are these. Yes, those are Pokemon that are on there, and as you can see, they're already working nicely, but they're literally the same. They play the exact same, the buttons are the same, the sticks are the same, everything is the same. And they work as individual controllers as well. And they charge off the rails. Do you know how much those cost me? Being that they are, like they are as well, $28.99. I'm just very, very confused. Obviously, they come in a very nondescript packaging, and for some reason, the left one was fully charged and the right one was only had a quarter of its battery. Anyway, I played a couple of games with them, and they work like a dream. They actually come up as normal Joy-Con. So let's. I've already got this open. So let's just pop on. In fact, yeah, let's just pop this one on. You can see it. There you go. They actually just come up as grey Joy-Con, which I find very interesting, because obviously the grey Joy-Con was one of the first Switch colours that came out. So, in fact, no, they don't. Oh no, hang on. That's because this is turned on. So, as you can see, they are both connected now. And I, as you can see, I cannot turn this one off, so I have to go to change Joy-Con grip and then click that. So, as you can see, they work fine. They do the job, and they look really nice in the system as well. They look really, really cool. I'm actually going to buy some more of these. I'll show you the backs as well, because obviously you've got purple there, and them there as well. These are really, really good replacements. Really good replacements. So these are definitely a purchase for me. There's some Zelda ones, so there's obviously the limited edition Zelda ones that are there as well. And again, like I say, these are bought from Amazon. So I will be getting more of these just to have them as spares and backups, and I'll just leave them in the box like this and just keep them for the future, because I'm not buying a pair for £70 when I can just buy these for £28.99 and be very happy with them. I'm pretty sure they're not going to last as long as they do, but they do have NFC in them. Oh, do they? That is a very fair point. I don't know if they have any NFC in them. They've got everything else. They've got literally everything else the same as the joycons, but I don't know if they have NFC. That I'll need to pop in the comments whether they do, because that could be a deal breaker for some people. But for $28.99, practically half the price, it's not worth worrying about it. Especially if you're playing handheld mode a lot like me. I've been playing a lot of handheld mode recently because it's what I'm able to do whilst I'm being so busy. So I would highly recommend at least checking these out on Amazon. And they were like one of the first things that came up as a suggestion for me. No reviews, no nothing. I just thought, worst case scenario, Amazon will give me my money back. And sure enough, these came and worked fantastic. So like I say, I've played a few different games, gone through a few different options and apps and things like that, just to see the variety of how they play, especially with things like Tetris, where it's very precise with its movements as well. Tried that with the D-pad. The D-pad works the exact same as this one. So it's time to put these to rest. I think what I'll do is I'll pop these in the box. So I know where they are. And I'm going to go back to playing some F-Zero 99 with my new Joy-Cons. And I will maybe have a look at getting some more, like I say, and go from there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.